drive time story. What's for breakfast today? Something in a plastic bag with a pink bag clip. What we got? Lay's chicken and waffles. My son bought these. Well, he asked for them when we were at the grocery store because they looked intriguing, and then ate a couple of chips and decided he didn't like them. So more for me. They're not the like the Ruffles type chips. They're just the Lay's flat chips. And I don't know what chicken and waffles are supposed to taste like. I'm guessing a combination of fried chicken, maple syrup, if that's what you put on your waffles, and of course the waffle batter itself. And I'm not quite getting all of it. I guess it would be kind of obnoxious if it was overpowering like that, but it's very subtle. Every other chew, every other bite, you get some remnants of a waffle, but I'm not quite getting the fried chicken. It's kind of like a little maple syrup. Of course, I taste the potatoes. I don't know, they're not bad. Like I said, I've never had chicken and waffles, so I really have nothing to compare to. But they're different. They're not like barbecue or anything like that, and they're not you know, sour cream and onion or cheese, cheddar cheese or anything. But they're okay. So today's story has to do with living, just trying to make a living. My back right rim, I had a flat, and took it to the tire store because both my back tires were flat. And I've got a couple of tires stored at the tire store that I already own that I haven't put on. And the guy comes in and says, well, I know why your back right tire went flat, and he showed me, and there's a crack in my rim. I was like, oh, great. So now I got to go out and shop for a new rim, or at least an uncracked rim. So I get on eBay. I find quite a large variety, so that's good for me. I think I found one for like 95 bucks or something like that, so I got to order that today. But it just kind of another one of those nudges of how close we are to being homeless. Not that I'm gonna be homeless or anything because I got to spend money on a tire, but disposable income wise, I do live paycheck to paycheck. I make a good living, but our bills are heavily budgeted out, and there's not much room left afterward. I can't imagine. Well, I can, because I used to live it. I used to have a time where I couldn't scrape up a nickel. I couldn't scrape up a pint. I couldn't scrape up a penny if I tried. Literally, if I found a penny in the parking lot, I would have I would double my income. So I'm not talking about those days, but it's amazing. The more we make, the more we spend. The old saying, you know. I've interrupted my regularly scheduled ramblings for this rambling. I was watching one of Manic Mark's videos earlier, and he was talking about things that don't make sense with the government, and about one of the things he played was about sniffing fumes. But it reminded me of a time when I was in the Navy. I worked in basically the body shop, the airframe shop. And we were always doing corrosion control, removing corrosion, painting things, putting corrosion preventative on everything, because, you know, aircraft in the Navy go out to sea, and it's salty sea air, causes corrosion, so we had to be very, very diligent in our corrosion control. Well, the Navy, in its infinite wisdom, said that if you are designated as a painter, or going to be qualified as a painter, and you actually do painting, you have to get a respirator, an air filter mask. And so I asked, hey, you know, I want to paint, can I get a respirator? And it's like, no, only if you're going to be designated as a painter can you have a respirator, because if you don't use them right, you could breathe in the fumes and get sick, and it takes training to use a respirator. So they didn't issue me a respirator, but I could be a painter's helper. What that means is I can mix the paint, I can stand next to the painter while he's painting and breathe in all those fumes, but as long as I wasn't painting, I didn't need a respirator. So the comment I left on Mark's channel was that the fumes were only dangerous if you're the painter, but if you're the non-painter, you can breathe all the fumes you want, that's okay. So just some of the stupid things that military law or government rules come up with that make no sense, but you know, we just follow, we do as we're told. Anyway, that's the interruption to the regularly scheduled rambling. Take care. In my life, I've experienced that we get ourselves into the mindset of, oh, I can't. Well, it's more really, I don't want to. And there's a balance. You know, I could save every penny I make and not spend any of it. But there's also another expression. You want more life in your years, not necessarily more years in your life. You know, you can be a miser and be miserable because you're not enjoying the fruits of your labor. You hear stories about people during World War II saving and scrimping, and because that there was nothing else. Well, I wouldn't say nothing else, but recreation was limited. Now we have so much that we can spend our money for on recreation. So it's almost like a drug, you know, just a little bit to keep you going to the next fix, right? So anyway, I'm all over the place. Yeah, I highly recommend taking a look at your finances if you live paycheck to paycheck, and see what you can trim off. You can do it if you want to, but that's another video too. Anyway, stay safe out there. Have a good day. Bye.